Hello everybody, it's Jean-Marie. I'm going to do my July 2024 bargain bead box. I'm laughing because so many times during this one in my videos I've said June. This is July. I also actually at one point thinks I said January. Yeah. If you know me, you know me. Anyway, back to my show and tell. This was the last product I made on my videos. And I did add a bracelet to it, so I'll show you that when I start going through all the products. But this one was a little set I made using those beautiful red crystal barrel beads. I loved those. Thought they were so pretty, and I like how it came out. And then this one was a tutorial I made. We did this one together. And I'm going to blur every time I move down, but I have a lot here to go through. And then I made this one. And I did not make a tutorial for this one, I just made this one. And this one I had a tutorial for. And this one doesn't, most of them don't have bracelets this time. I think three of them have bracelets. But of course they all mix and match pretty well anyway. And then I made this one. This is the last thing I made using the box. I struggled using those little links and the pendant piece there, the crinkled. I really struggled using them, so it finally got down to the end of my box and I was like, I've got to use them. I've got to make something out of it. And honestly, I think it came out being one of my favorites. And then of course there's this one that I made during the tutorial. I have a cat coming across, so don't be surprised. And then this was my last one. And I used this pendant piece and I did a wire wrapped a wire wrapped bail, and here, take the earring and go. A wire wrapped bail and a little rose. And I did do some damage to the rose when I was wrapping it. I kind of pulled some of the patina off the copper wire. So I embraced that and I took a file and I just touched all the tops of the wires with that file, brought out the copper color a little bit, and then put a glaze over it so that it actually has that little bit of pink sticking out, and I actually like it a lot, and I call this one my desert rose. Okay, I'm going to pause, try to get rid of these kittens for a minute or two, and I'm going to show you everything individually. Okay, so I'm going to start with the bracelet to that one that I just did. The bracelet I did off camera from doing the necklace piece. Yeah. This one here, the 3-strand. I've got it tangled up, so there we go. So this one is just 3 strands connected with these little 3-to-1, well, not even 3-to-1, just 3-strand links. They're a toggle with the bar. They have 3 spaces to link to. And I got these through the Bead Box Bargain, which is Bargain Bead Box sister store. I bought a bunch of them. I wish they were in different colors, but so far I've only seen them in silver. But it makes a really pretty bracelet. So there's the bracelet. And of course the earrings with the little wire frames that I made during the tutorial. So if you didn't see the tutorial on that, I created the frame and just added the beads to make a nice little pair of earrings. And the necklace is also done basically the same way. Oops, dropping everything on the floor here. And these are kind of a little bit free floaty on there because I just used an eye pin, but what a pretty set. I really do like this one a lot. I think it's very, very pretty. So. Alright, so there is number one. Let's move that out of the way. I'm going to move on to this one because it's closest. So using 3 of those, what I call chiclet beads, those jasper rectangles, and then just the red matte beads that we received. I added my own bead caps to the red beads and used the ones that came in the box on the 2 8mm jasper beads that I added to it. And I think it made a real pretty bracelet. And then the toggle I used on it has this little flowerish component because it goes with my desert rose theme. The earrings are very similar. I did not add bead caps to these 2 here because it was already getting so much length and I didn't really want to add more to it, and I don't really think it needed it. I did add some of these little jasper rondelles to it just to bring some of the red in to the bottom, and because it is in the necklace, so I wanted to bring some of it in. I didn't do it in the bracelet, but I did it in the earrings to bring it in. So using the same toggle, I just did a beaded chain that goes all the way up. Again, my little rose here for my desert rose, and my wire work's not the best, but it came out really cute. I like it just the same. I think it's really pretty. So there is the desert rose. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the one using the pieces that I really struggled with. And for this one, I did a faux second strand. I just attached them both right here at this last link. This is free floating. It moves around so it lays itself into the right position when you need it there. This charm I had myself, and all I do is add that and some chain with a jump ring right through the same jump ring that I used. I just connected all 3 sections together with it and then continued on with chain, and I honestly love this one. I think it's so pretty. One of the companion bundles had these big silver beads, so if you got one of the companion bundles you might have these. I didn't buy any of the companion bundles, but I did buy a package of the silver beads. I dropped my earring on the floor so I didn't get it. And then the earring, I used one of the links. This one here was the one with 1 hole. These are the links, and the earrings are the links. So I do have one more of this one left. I actually gave it to my granddaughter because I'll never use it for anything. But so I did the earrings very similarly. Add some chain, added the little green bead, brought in these 2 beads to it, and just made it a cute little matching set. And honestly, I think this is probably one of my, I think I already said that, but one of my favorite pieces out of this box. Okay, so I made a lot with this box. I mean, yes, I did add a lot of stuff from my own stash, but I used stuff that I thought you guys would get if you got a companion bundle, because I wanted it to be something you could also do. This was the bar necklace set that I made in my first tutorial. Very simple set. And it is literally just the bar with the beads wired on. I made a lot of stud earrings this time because my earrings were all long in this particular box. But there was the earrings and the bracelet. all made with that same bar design. And again, I think this set came out really nice. I have made this before, not with the Bargain Bead Box product, but in my own bead making, my own jewelry making. I've made this same set. I did it one time with a coral and another time with a turquoise, so I wear the coral one a lot because I have a lot of peachy colored clothes because it's my favorite. Peach and teal are my favorite colors, so I wear that one a lot. But I like this set. I think it came out really pretty, and I can see that I will be wearing this one as well. The earrings I made before were shorter, though. I think I only went to here. I did make a shorter pair of earrings. Actually, I think one of the ones that I made for yes. This one is a shorter version of it. It's just a little more compact. So if you prefer a short earring, you can do it the same way. Just by, yep, I cannot get that to lay flat. Just by compressing it a little bit more. So there's an option for you as well. Alright, so this one here is a 3-strand. This one uses that Aqua Terra jasper. It also uses one of the pendant pieces from a companion box. I also had this had 5 rings in it, 5 connectors. I cut out the 2 in the middle, made it 3 so that my beads would set evenly in there, and I like this one a lot as well. Actually, I like just about everything in this box. This month's box. I was not sure when I first got it. I am dropping everything everywhere. I apologize. My forms are falling over. Earrings falling on the floor. And these feather beads, feather charms. And I know I called them leaf charms a couple of times in my tutorial, but they are feathers. Also were in a companion bundle. Again, I bought my pendant piece from Amazon, and these from a bag, just the bag. And this is the store, not in a companion bundle. But I know a lot of you get the companion bundle, so I wanted to try to work parts of that into some of this, so you can actually have an idea of how to use some of the pieces. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 sets. I could have sworn I had 7, but maybe it was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I definitely have 7. What did I do with the other one? I don't know. 4. This one's number 5. And again, this one I did the tutorial for. And I like this one. It has a lot of movement. And it's a shorter necklace, so it hangs, you know, kind of like a button. If you're wearing a scooped neck shirt, it kind of hangs right into that scoop. So it looks really nice. I like it like that. And I get my pieces twisted here, but very simple. Just some easy beading. And again, these were just beaded on head pins and linked together. Did a lot of linked chains this month. And then the earrings to match. And again, like I said, I did a lot of post earrings this month. So there's that one. Okay, that's why, because I mixed 2 together here. Okay. There's the bar one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've showed you 5. This is 6. So I did make 7 sets. I thought I did. But and this one I have not done a tutorial for. This was just using up stuff at the end. And I like how this one came out as well. I did have more of these pendants in my own stash. I actually had 3 of my own in my supplies before we got the box. So, and if I had known at the time that I was going to add this piece, I wouldn't have added so much of a bail here. I would have made it much shorter, but when I started making the necklace, I decided I wanted to add that link, and it made it a little longer than I would have liked, but I still like how it came out. And this is not going to set on there while it's laying down because it just wants to slide off. But yeah, I think that came out real, real pretty. And again, just a rather simple pair of earrings to go with it. So I think I got a lot out of this box. I mean, yes, I did have some extras. But for the most part, my goal here is not to show you how much you can make out of it, other than to show you options of what you can make with yours. So having some different stuff makes it nice for you to see that, you know, different things you can make. And I like this one. And again, these little cactus charms I had in my own, well, I bought them from Amazon with a mixed bag of cactuses, but they were also in one of the companion bundles. So I think that helps as well to give you an idea what to do with some of your companion bundle pieces. So there is my 7 pieces. Thank you so much for joining me for this. I really do appreciate it. I have a cat coming, and I'm going to try to move her real quick. And I didn't get to. Sorry. And number 2. You both can go. So anyway, this was the Desert Sands collection from Bargain Bead Box. And if you're interested in ordering the Bargain Bead Box, I do have a link in my YouTube page. If you go to the Fireball and click on the Fireball and go to the More section, there is a link that will take you right to where you can subscribe for the Bargain Bead Box, and it is $22.99 a month. And if you put this code in, SHAR2, when you order, you can save $2 off your first month's box and make it $20.99. And yeah, if you haven't tried it, I would strongly suggest, if you're interested in making jewelry and being able to make beautiful sets in a cohesive collection, this is the one to try. Give it a try. If you don't like it, you can always stop your subscription. There's no long-term commitment. But I think you're gonna love it. I love mine. This is 3 years now for me, and it's the only one I have. I don't even have another beading subscription, as much as I would like to. It's not in the budget right now. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. Please drop me a note. Tell me which piece you liked. Tell me which set was your favorite. Ask questions. You know, I'm here to help you any way I can. I'm not a master jewelry maker by any means. I am self-taught, but I have fun with it. And yeah, I would love to help anyone that needs a little help. You know, drop me a question. Yeah. Anyway, that's it, guys.